Abusia ene Kevin Akobelu Taylor at the big expose at the aba enya sam ketewa ni na efa eye former finance minister eye honorable Kwaku Agyemang na abusia ono ene eye vice president and also the presidential aspirant for MPP election 2028 abusia na amount a say abusia scandal na no eden 186 million US dollars abusia Kevin Edison Sam no dia tudwa we dia me person kasa na pese ko ne kotie ensem ne mu ankasa enkyere mu ekwan a abusia fa so a omunya sa 186 million US dollars ne abusia dwuma a omudi ediye abusia ene Kevin akansem Kevin a expose omo a eche say expose ya Kevin edeba no abusia for ano eden na we die ano eden cheni na yentie Kevin ne semodo tudwa na sesia
Manya buta chechiri machiro in the sende na ochina ko hospital na doctors no nurses ne ka se chiro en tumi enfan system no ma enyo fault ye MPP e Agyemang e Kufuado ne Bawumia Bawumia gina waka chem 2024 say ono na this program we baaye enso ye nye $80 million ye ni me beska na fa. The facts of the case ni nyina say in March 2019 the Ministry of Health signed a 3-year contract valued at 100 million with Lightwave Healthcare. Contract no almost signing in stages. Ain't almost mankofon $100 million. And I'm gonna say use it because contract no a 3-year contract. Ain't starting no using your infrastructure side, your your software side, your hardware side, your different sites are obeying kakaka KSMT. Abandon mo musika say start building it. Now, it is me breaking it down out as saying easier. In 2019, the Ministry of Health signed a 3-year contract valued at 100 million with Lightwave e-health solution to deploy a comprehensive health information management system across 950 facilities nationwide. In the contract, Nanka also provided in 950 hospitals in Ghana. It's contract na me kan kire no ye wi be publish contract ni nyina it is in there now also mo provide 950 hospitals in Ghana now also mo nyina enya sa services no also mo nyina ukọ sa hospital ni bia o Ghana se o be kwai na obi wo stream a doctor no wo stream no okọ computer so also hu nipa no free be kwai eba stream no ni information into 950 hospitals na ka also mo provide sa services we nyina o mo wi a na o ma job sikakọ. Now by 2022, by the year 2022, Lightwave had not delivered the 950 facilities required under the contract. After about 3 years, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, about 4 years, now Lightwave to mean deliver. They have not been able to deliver. Now, the ministry therefore granted an additional 2 years. Granted 2 more years extension, expiring on the 31st of December 2024. In the first place, contract near signing no krapo no. Senka ushema anka Lightwave for obobu contract no. In fact, at the end of the day no, Oma call against the contract and they have breached the contract. But interestingly, the MPP government extended the contract again to 2024 December 31st. Remember, 2024 December 31st and a NPP free power. But in 2022 no, contractor omdeman ko for we are now also provided 950 facilities for Ghana, some kind of services now provide here. No, they still extended it again to 2024 December. Now, what happened after that? And I say, at the end of the extension, 31st December 2024, Lightwave had still not fully completed the scope, prompting the ministry under the leadership of Honorable Kobra Minka Atkando to initiate a comprehensive forensic audit to determine the true status of work delivered. Now, the reasons were simple: non-performance, the extent of delivery versus payment, and any gaps in hardware, software, and integration. This was to guide the ministry in any future decisions about the said contract. Inti Minta Akando Soba office no, and who say contract way company near the moment no deliver it. Inti right now he was looking at Nyoma also company deliver when it comes to hardware, software, every single thing about sa contract no. Ohun say the own no paper no so no. Enya hu sika ne yetua mankofo no. Some monies have been paid to the company, but the provision nyoma na omodi aba no, eni nyoma na sika de amom no encorrelate just embo ensiso. Inti Akandoka say no. Then I'll see a BA forensic audit into this contract because in a contract, 950 facilities are all Ghana and provided these services. On paper, we are not seeing that. On the ground, we are not seeing that. Some payments have been made to this company. It's payment in my company no for what work done. And then Akando started say they should open a forensic audit into it. And then my company nibufu ya na motowa or turning off server no. In the side glitches na munya nansenya oko hospital yesi service ni adwuma and national health insurance say no because Akando started sadie we no and a company na MPP ni almost sign a contract am fam rebian to say say data no we also have the right to control it no the MPP government under the insiasare any Agyemang no they lifted our data, our national data when it comes to health and of the company no we don't have any say in it. Inti Akando activate forensic audit no and a company in bufu and turn it off server no. Inti every hospital in Ghana you realize that it was down because the company wanted to prove to Akando say do not open investigations into the contract I signed with the MPP government. Now again Akando mabehua they were questioning the system and calling for a forensic auditor ama a lightwave company no edum server no. And the MPP 40 TV so ka say John Mahama ban Akando mo ministry no and na omu nya dwuma ye ye ba be ko inside the wagon na we specifically sika de man kofo we any edwuma a omanfa nye any atra omu twaye any sika omu giye ansa na NPP every power. Now when we move forward, audit findings into omu auditing. This is what they found in the auditing. Verified facilities. The audit has confirmed that only 450 facilities have been fully delivered. They were supposed to deliver 950 services to 950 facilities. Omuye audit no, Omu will say 450 facilities have been fully delivered, installed and verified as operational. Less than 50% of the original 950 facilities. Because 950, uchemu mienua, enye what we were expecting. Meaning, a company, after taking the money they took, they have not been able, even after the extension by the NPP government to 2024, they've still not been able to even provide about 80% of human and also services. They have been able to provide even less than 50% of the services. Out of the 950, only 450 hospitals in Ghana and integrate onto the e-health services. Now, contract performance and payments. The total amount paid to date to Lightwave is 76,886,010 Ghana cedis. Even though they have not been able to provide even about 70 or 80% of the services they were going to provide to the 950 facilities around the nation, Omo provided only 450. Yetia sikano that 100 million in Kenya Omo tiemu $76 million. They have not even been able to provide 50%, but they have paid them $76 million. And you ask yourself, ejuma de mao, unye ejuma nimpondu 50%. Aya then a tam sika 100 million, $76 million de mao. You have to ask yourself why. Now, the audit also revealed that the sum of $10.6 million was paid to the Lightwave in excess of work done. Almost said to $10 million be the my Lightwave for now. Ubuso almost says $10 million na obian to me my answer. $10 million before Agyemang NPP Bawumia Ekufuado cabinet every office in December, they apart from paying the $76 million some $10 million was also paid to this company and you ask to say, why did you pay the $10 million? Because Agyemang Akroma nyeye. Eden na wotam $10 million Eden masa company way, because from the audit they did, you know, Agyemang omubehu here on the ground, you know, it does not match the amount of money that was paid this company. Now, so uko wenima. When you move forward a little bit, this is what you see. This is what you see. Sorry. Mamenchro. This is the Mamenchro. It is simple. Watch this. Payment versus delivery. Now let me show you. You see, year 1, year 2, year 3. Into 1M, 1M2, 1M3, 2M, 2M2, 2M3. Now, Mami break it down to you. Into year 1, no. Into almost year 1, a year day, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Year 2, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Year 3, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. That is how the project was being done. Into year 1, and I say M1 na, milestone 1 na. In year 1, no, almost phases womb. And a year 2, no, almost phases womb. Because the phases are, ebia, almost group no, ebia, month. In 1 year, no, yeah, the 3 months by a way. Near the another 3 months away, near the another 3 months away, and now 4. Now you're 12. Now you're completely a whole year, no. Into the table on the screen now. Bibi is a milestone. It represents a faces are a project, no. Now, ushe blue partner was na year milestone planned facilities trench value in dollars and a payment status. And the last one here, delivery acceptance status at 31st of December 2024. Sika we nyina omutua 2024 December and omutua NDC abantua sika ma sa company we. The NDC government under Akando Emma company we 1 cent. Now ushe year 1 mobilization tranche value 9.9 million. They paid it to the company. Almost mobilization. We don't know what mobilization is. Media, I don't know mobilization. Ebia, omo put your together. Omo egada omo say omo bare den. Omo beye say juma we no any friend mobilization. So they paid 9.9 million for mobilization. Year 1, M2, 10 teaching original. We are talking about facilities, no, almost 10 teaching or regional hospitals. Now, tranche value, they paid them $10.7 million. Payment status, they paid it. Delivered and accepted on the 31st of December 2024. That payment went through. The MPP government paid this government for their services. Remember, they were supposed to provide services for 950 hospitals. They only provided service for 450, which is below 50%. And remember, at the end of the day, Nyoma Moka said, 950 is supposed to, at the end of the cover this money. But we have done less than 50% provision, but the payment that has been done is about 70% of payment. And to say, Ejuma send ye, any payment to send you to ya. Now, over M3, planned facilities, 60 facilities, hospitals, district hospitals, clinics. How much did they pay them? $10.5 million. Payment status, it was paid, delivered and accepted by the provider. And year 2, and year 2 M1, no, year 2, M1, milestone 1, 120 facilities, no, so year $11.6 million. It was delivered and accepted. Delivery acceptance status 31st of December 2024. Time Ekufuor move free office no 31st December 2024. No na sasi kan yetua mankofo wi. Year 2 M2 125 planned facilities. Omutia sika sene momo $12.1 million. Paid, delivered. Year 2, M3, tranche 3, and I said milestone 3. 128 facilities and almost provided services. No, we paid them $11.4 million. Paid, delivered, accepted. Now, Oba subtotal na year 1 and year 2. The first year and the second year, almost to me, I provided services way for 443 facilities. Yaka facilities are hospitals scattered around the nation, clinics, district hospitals, regional teaching hospitals. Almost 443 out of the 950. No, we had paid them $66.3 million, delivered and accepted. Now remember, year 3, which is still when the MPP were in office, that is 31st December 2024, they made some last payment before they left office. That is year 3. That is 31st of December 2024. They made this payment before 31st December 2024, before Ekufuado Efri office. Now, how much money did they pay? Year 3, milestone 1, almost provided 157 facilities around the nation with services. They paid them $10.6 million. Paid. Ongoing, 7 accepted. And that is what triggered the audits. That is what triggered the forensic audits. In that kind of power office, and this office was no. This payment that went in the last time, we need to look at it very well, because it looks like the services that has been provided, it does not correlate when it comes to the payment. It is something is off. Now, idea in services we are taking these huge of sums of money and giving them milestone 1, milestone 2, milestone 3. Idea in services no provided. Are they even actually providing the equipment? How and the number and quantity they said they were going to provide. Now, the equipment they said they were going to provide, are they world-class equipment? Are they top-notch? The durability, how long would they stay? Are they inferior products? Are they giving us something, a second-hand, third-hand product? And how are we able to check all those things? Because our information is that this Lightwave company, they basically gave the contract to an Indian company. They were just brokers technically. They did not have the technical know-how to set up all these things. So they came to Ghana with a Ghanaian leading them. They broke the deal, and our information, the information we are getting is that they basically handed this deal over to an Indian company to make sure they provide the facilities. What is happening is the broker came and actually had the contract with us, and the broker did not know how to implement all this, to build all these facilities, to make sure our data is put together. As I speak, if what we are hearing is true, then it means the Ghana Health Service, the e-health or the data of Ghana Health Service, it is in India. That is why the company can give that Indian company that was helping them build or bring these facilities together or equipments together to build this. They are the ones, if they give them instructions, they will turn the server off. And that is what just happened recently. Now, nyamana almost providing. And if those things they say they are providing, did they check? Did they do any due diligence? Because nyamana mo de banadoso. Nyamana are inferior. Are they quality things? The laptops, the iPad, the whatever they said they are providing, are they quality stuff? Now let's go and see some of the equipment they said they were providing. MPP for Tiomoka a year, an amount of $68 million. Come, where are they hiding? Okay, this one is gone. Now, hardware analysis. This is the hardwares. Nyoma we no almost omotodia aba set dia hospital biamu, district hospital biamu, send ye be Ghana no, ye health facility, the health sector no, digitized. These are the things they said they were providing. How these things, MPP are buying Kofu with sign a contract of over $100 million. And your data to India. We don't have access to our data. Somebody turns it on and off. And that is the most dangerous thing. Items description, unit cost. You can say unit cost. Your toba could be saying any unit cost. Total contract quantity. Contract you no sign no sign no ka so me provide ya G2 year 1 and year 2. Nyoma sign no ka so me providing in year 1 and year 2. I'll be making sure say in contract no almost state you say I was say within year 1 and year 2 sign your money nyina hospitals nyina enya sign your no filled amount so what filled na dodoa e what filled no and variation say NCC nia sign number and a sign the buyer ya kenkan sign no provide and sign no provide and a variation amount the woman provide no ano no bo ne saying so I'm can some 20 helicopter iPads ko ha na say 10 ne ko ya 10 na amba no ne boy is saying because remember you tia almost over $70 million and $70 million that you tia no sa sika dia mo no sa sika nyoma we nyina ebi amba no ni nyina hyem into technical all right, let's look at the equipment. Now, hardware analysis. Omukasombe provided 15,312 tablets. 15,312 tablets nationwide. Now remember, Omukache say Ombeto tablet bakubia $475. $475 tablet. Number some better tablet bakubia $475. In fact, your publishing contract now, you go and read a year contract now. Ube tablets no almost specs. Ebi use Pentium womb. There are some tablets a use i3, i2. Be say a Pentium womb. Now Omukase tablet bi omoton no market ne so omoton maye baku bia $475 and omso omobeton 15,312 na maye. Now at the end of the day first year and second year 15,000 tablets no omutumi de 7,707 pen buy. Now oko filled in the swa dia uhunu wo ho no 4,067 on the field. That means sawoko facilities no ko check it the wo in person physically ubehu a only 4,067. Now that means to say by 3,640 of the tablets no nobody knows where they are because in the contract also may provide 15,000 within first year and second year. $475. Omokache say year 1 and year 2 provided 7,700 tablets. And so Oko hospitals are Ghana nyina tablets are holding 4,000. Now 3,640 tablets. Ye hu baby wo. Now 3,640 tablets no. So Oka calculating in money $1.7 million. We don't know where the tablets are. Oma famba. Tablets. Omoto tablets out or laptop. Tablets. In this so far, out of the money we have paid them, 1.72 million tablets are ma. But omaji huska. And also we provided laptops. Almost laptop, you $550. Remember, contract way was in 2019. That time that dollar was 5. Don't get it wrong. That time that dollar no 5. And na almost ombeton laptop bia my $550. One laptop bia omka say provided within year 1 and year 2 provided a year 9,544 laptops. Year 1 year 2 na provided 4,474. Oko filled. Now say Oko check it the amount of laptops almost call facilities around the nation only 3,763. 711 yehu sa laptops no. Na sa 711 no o de basika mu a $391,000. Yenim baby are those laptops no. Now desktop computer na esi table so no achacha no. Ha. Eno almost say omo beton ba ku bia my $600. $600. Omo ka say contract no omo provided 25,799 computers for all the facilities around the nation. Year 1 and year 2, uka 2 years liboma, omo provided only 13,125 computers. Now, uko filled no specific hospitals around the nation. Hospitals ni no, omo ka say 2 years no, omo de 13,000 buy, and so kwa you see only 7,060 computers. Now, variation which I say about 6,065 yenim baby awo. Now, 6,065 computers, you know, all the basic more $3.6 million. $3.63 million. Computers, 6,000, they have not provided it. Year 1, year 2. Maybe they are about to provide the year rest, which is 6,065 computers. We don't know where they are. Now, Oba Bibia your friend is service. Also, the service because sa the Agyemang be ni na the basic server so and no be run system no. Can say server ba could be $3,500. Each server beton Ghana $3,500 and the MPP are buying contract sign here no. At the end of the day, total contract quantity no na almost be provided 957 service in the whole contract, year 1, year 2. Now, as we speak, year 1, year 2, no, out of the 957, no, almost provided 450 in service. Now, Oko field, Echo hospitals, no, Oko check it, says service no hampa, only 393 service pen oho. Now, 52 service, yenim baby awo, o the bus kemua, $41,600, and also Eshasasi yeti omuno almost 76 million no ni nyina hyemu omaje and so provide here. Now storage devices almost say be a friend storage devices. And also no ka say when it comes to storage devices no beton am a unit price $800. I don't know what storage devices because are they talking about hard drives to store all the information? I thought the service came with some very big hard drives, a bit master, but they were selling the storage devices to us separately from the server itself. So I wasn't part of the contract signing. These are all the small things they were supposed to fine tune, but the MPP said encore because some people were going to make money. Into your storage devices now, Omuka said I could be my $800. Omuka said contract nature or some provided 952. At the end of the day, the storage devices provided 445. Into Ochekia, Oko field, and this is only 393 na 52 storage devices in you. All the bus came at $41,000. Over switches and load balancer. See if BB switches any load balancer. Sebio, so much data na a broso a bedoso. I was so move be on Ahwadeno, Yachichim, ye move be quaha, near move be aquaha, said a bear, and Kogu one airdying system so a be corrupt and I be jam system no. It will be a friend of switches and load balancer. Now, Omoka say, Ombeton unit biya my $4,500. Single one biano, $4,500. Total contract quantity. Contract in muno, now say Ombe provided 4,700 pieces. 4,700 pieces. Now, year 1 and year 2, Oka Nimia Nuboma. The 2 years no, Omo provided a year 3,445 a year pieces. Now, Oko hospitals now Ghana 1,232 per annum, meaning 2,213 a year switches and load balances. No, ye won't be alpha or the ba a year sikemua almost $10 million. See, switches and load balancer no Omo ka se baako bia system no meton ma $4,500. Omo ka se omo beton 4,700 pieces na omo de amaye. At the end of the day, no 2 years, no year 1, year 2, no, provided 3,445 pieces. Now, so Oko hospitals no checking one by one. It is only a day 1,232 pieces pen or. Now, say 1,232 pieces are meaning 2,213 pieces. You need baby alpha. That means so check it switches now $9.958 million. And no any sika yashre. Now access points, any cables, omo say omo provided omo tomba could be my $3,500. Total contract quantity omo some be my 952. Omo provided 455. Filled no qua 455 it means that one the access point and cables no they provided everything. Mast and grounding. Omo say omo mast and grounding ba could be my $2,023. Omo ka some provided 952. At the end of the day, no year 1, year 2, omo provided. At the end of the year 1, year 2, omo provided 455. Oko field na only 73 na wo. 327 yeni baby alpha. O the basket mu a 752,000. Software. Omo ka so omo provided software. Omo beton software so amaye. Omo ka say software so omo beton software amaye. We ye contract Agyemang menu sign here. Now software no na omo beton ba could be amaye $3,000. Now also omo provide 952 the quantity software in pieces no. Now at the end of the day year 1, year 2 no now omo provided 443 the software pieces. Now field no Oko hospitals now 443 and omo provided, so technically software no also providing now agency integration no contract quantity also integrate agency integration no and no $2.2 million. I don't know what agency integration is. I think the technical guys will be able to break that down to us. Agency integration. And also no at this point they could not provide anything. Zilch. Enti o calculative variations na yakasa variations a nyomo mo ka so mo de beba ye kohwehwe mu no emba ya omaje hu sikedi ene friend variations o keka sie ni a omo de ye car also mutia enti o ye variations nyina ekeka ni nyina boma close to $19 million. Now make a try mo say sika ye din kan etua nkofo wi Sika yedin kan etua nkofo we right now as we speak. Let me put the contract. Yes. I want the total amount. Sika yetua nkofo we no $76.9 million, almost 77 million. And at 77 million no, at the end of the day no, yeah all the tabulations all the calculations, what we came to realize and then say, 18, almost $20 million, out of the 76 million, they don't deserve, $20 million, almost $20 million, provided. It is only $20 million require free $76 million now. They are still they don't even deserve, because at the end of the day, you have not done even 50% of the job, and you are being paid about 70% of their contract sum. It is wrong. You cannot pay somebody 70% of contract sum. Abra, a job done. And I say, a human also on even over 50%. How do you pay for services that have not been provided? They cannot say. So we are given 100%. I'll bet you sika nyina. Ejuma no nyandru 50% to cry. You 70% sika, which is about $76 million or $77 million. Even that $77 million you don't deserve no. Emu $20 million no. Nyoma kura wo so dia ba no krampo no. Yentumi hu sa nyoma ni wom. So you ask yourself, say, how did the government sit down to sign such a a contract, and then at the end of the day, they turn around and tell Ghana for say, Muni bibi, and this for aba, and yesi cash and carry na aba, and okwa hospital no bibi anye juma. Hospital no bibi anye juma because MPP are buying sign a contract, with Lightwave, What they did was that they told Lightwave to take over our data, our health data, They gave it to them for good. They did not say, oh, we as a government, we as a country, we also need 90% control. And I say, build, operate, and transfer. About 3 years. Oh, build it, who operated for 3 years and give us back our data. They didn't put any clause like that. What they did was that take our health data, control everything. That company, from what we are hearing, they contracting them India for be. Into India for India. Now, it's a Lightwave for at the India for car. It means the Indians have the power to switch off the server. It may be Lightwave Krampono at this point, from what I am seeing, they don't have control over our server. Lightwave might have a contract with this Indian company that they have refused to pay, and the Indian company are saying, until you pay me my money, I am not going to turn on the server. How are we going to get our data back? This is what we talk about. Anytime I just say, the MPP as a political party, they need to stay in opposition for 42 years. And every time I say something like this, every time I talk about this NPP staying in opposition for 42 years, Anna Obidjen say, Metan MPP, what you are seeing here is dangerous. Because say investigation here who say Lightwave for no, they did not have the capacity to do these installations. And almost subletted contract in the Indians are. Now our data is in the hand of a company we don't even know. The same people who handed this data over to a company we don't know today are sitting on TV. And the Oko Hospital, Yasika and carry system. The NDC government is working hard to at least get the system running manually. This is where we are. But you see the funny thing, these companies here almost signing our contract. MPP for now almost 38 sikama Joy News for. They are paying money to some journalists at City News. From tomorrow, you will see them coming out to say, why is the NDC government not making sure the system is running? What is happening to our data? What is the government doing? Why are we seeing this now? It is because some people have put money in the system to be protected and to change the narrative. After this show, we will publish a Bibia Amagana for Hunukura womb. Into Minoti, say hospital or confornochi information in India. MPP for a sign is our contract, Omutia Sika almost 100 million or 80 million to a company. Agyemang we can do 40%. Computers, laptops, then day Omukason Baba, Ninano, Dodwanamba. Kwekwa Agyemang menu, any Ekufuado Bawumia, Kennedy Japan Natina cabinet, Kennedy. Okachira mu say MPB ayi ni bia na ne nsawum enti indirectly some ministers at cabinet were representing Kennedy Japan. All these people sat in cabinet and said, let us hand over our health data to Indians. Because technically, when you give such room, a company unlimited access to your health data, it means a corona mutinuma bodam. People have to be arrested and jailed. This forensic audit that is going to be done, so we are, the Yoko should make sure they arrest the former health minister. Okoboy needs to be arrested. Every single person. And Siasari, all these people, they need to tell us, where is our health data? Where is it? Nobody should blame this government. This government is doing everything possible to make sure, say, you retrieve your data at the back. And the only way you can do that is to open a forensic audit in the money, sir. It is easy for. Same born it ofa. Na na do dan kwaku for the MPP no and me no ti wei. Komfo no che hospital na mko ho no. Mu information na wo ho nyina etumi ma hospital no rane. Okohu doctor yetumi ma weduro e ka se and the NHIA o card wa ha your information nyina o papa yare ne diabetes information o papa mpese e beti o ma me mpese e beti nyoma bia ehia a e wo se de boy hospital no ban nyina no MPP aban Agyemang mu sign a contract ɛna ɔmo de saa information nyinaa ma company baako ɛna me no ka say they atete say saa company no wɔ India. Na saa company na ɔmo ne Akufo-Addo mo sign contract no na ɔmo ni saa capacity na say ɔmo nim saa adwuma no yɛ ankasa. Ɔmo de ɔmo yɛ ne sɛ ɔmo de ɔmo nim na bɛgye adwuma no. Ɔmo de ɔmo nim gye adwuma no ɛna ɔmo dan adwuma no de ma Indiafoɔ. Ɛna ɔmo ka kyerɛ Indiafoɔ sɛ yakɔ Ghana ɔmo agyimi yagye ɔmo sika. Yɛ ne saa adwuma no yɛntumi nyɛ. Yɛwɔ idea about adwuma no. Mo na munim sɛnea yɛbɛtumi esi pɔ, yɛbɛtumi esi dan, yɛbɛtumi de laptop aba. Mongye na monkɔyɛ. Inti ɛnna me no ka sɛ Ghana aban Akufo-Addo aban Mahama Bawumia aban no ɔmo de Ghana yɛ pɔmuden nsɛm a ehiayɛ a sɛbio ekuro bia so no sɛ wapɔmuden ho ehintasɛm a ehiaw no sɛ obi okuta wo man no mene. Na Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia mo etam ni nyina de ma company sɛ ɔmo ngye na ɔmo hwɛ so. Ɛni tina na nsɛn mo kɔ hospital a mo se cash and carry aba. Adekudie ntia ɛkasa no sɛ ɛndɛ aban no yɛntumi nkɔ computer so biem. Oba o national health insurance card o de ba aban ntumi wura computer nim enko hu o problem. O yare a wo de ba ye mbre bia wo ba ye de o se hwɛ ne ye de hwɛ mo a mo kotwetwa scan ne ade ade ni nyina no information e wo system no o se ekom ekon se scan ya wo kotwei we nya cancer ye beboa no sa information ni nyina na do dan Akufo-Addo mo sign contract e de ma company bi a sa company no de etete ne se omo de akoma company bi wo India. Now say moon say and the Oba hospital na say computer ni nyadwuma na doctors ne say munchiro ni nyina wo paper so mfa mo na mo mboa mo ne ntumi nya na it is because sa company na Akufo-Addo aban Agyemang mu ne omo sign contract no omo ne India for no akasa say omo ndum no adenti na omo ndum machine no ni nyina ne say NDC aban baaye no sa contract no mo beto ye no omo hu say dwirim wom omo hu say Agyemang Akufo-Addo Bawumia mo ediska over $100 million in one some yeking. Enitina eye akando cast and the mummy nhwehwemu ene na ama company ni bu ofu a o maka che omonyonkofo mo India se omundum machine no na me nuanom a mo hwem yi we de me busa otumfo nana wote Ghana yi o medical records ebi wo UK uji UK aban ni di eno mo protect no nana o medical record ebi wo America uji America aban ni di se enya de mo bia nana me no ka sei o medical record e wo Ghana hospital bia no a eya aban hospital no sa record no ewo India bantima hene o record na o yare a sebio mane susumina so sa yare bi wo hona mpese obi bete nipa bi bete sebio ahemfo amo Ghana etitirufo sa mo yare no ho ensem a eye kokoamu nsem a aban ewo se omo kura emamu ikihye se nipa bi ensa nka ne saa no saa ehintasem no MPP aban any company bi sign contractor omo tam ni nyina ade ma omo a endem no ka say ewo India enintina na nsemu asantememu ye ko hospital a doctors ne ka kye say omo computers ni nya adwuma ni nyina ne say India fo no edum no enti question yebusa ne say ebe den na yensaka Agyemang nam Ghana o MPP for we nam Ghana and akando ne MDC aban John Mahama mo ye bibia say company of light wave no omo de omeba Ghana na omo ne omatena se aka say hey contract na yenkofo no mo sign na enye nyoma bebre wo mu a enye ye pese ye sa etene ne biem because say anya sa na ya mankofo we ama na omo di anim ma contract we course so edi adwurum ya nche omo antuma a sebio se company na mba ye information a ebo ye ho ban eye apomuden ensam hitasem no ni nyina wo India na de ya ne se MPP mu nipa bi afomo abom tirim se omo mpese be hu no kure no nti omo tuatua journalist bi sika ewo Joy News se ochina ekono omo mbra meka se NDC aban no na asai enye NDC aban bia meka se wia enkrata we ni contract no me publish Ghana formo MPP mu omo ntam no omo nkenkan kire mo moko eye radio na eso kankan no wuntumi na ewo kumasa na edada mo no so omo tuma kenkan a monka so omo kenkan ni nyina se bia Kevin Tiller kenkan ye no no mo ndwidwo mo nkire mo na mo a mo ndi no kure mudi MPP nkwasiafo we chi dada mo no monka nkire mo se ade a mo di aye mo no sebio omakumu abrem ase enti ye Ghana ni na ohwe me anadwo ya asem we nya asem a edafom Mahamudu Bawumia omolanche no kasaye ede no kan ye 2024 and Bawumia kan asem we
government's resolve to change this narrative. I have spearheaded several initiatives aimed at leveraging digital technologies to enhance governance, service delivery, revenue mobilization, tackle corruption, and enhance financial inclusion and innovation in Ghana. Notable among some of these initiatives I've championed include the Ghana Card, the Digital Address System, and the Ghana Post GPS and mobile money interoperability. Additionally, I've championed the Universal QR Code Payment System, the Paperless Port System, and the Ghana.gov e-services project. In the health sector, I've championed initiatives such as the Ghana Card at Birth, the health sector e-services project. In the health sector, I've championed initiatives such as the Ghana Card at Birth project, the National e-Pharmacy platform, the digital renewal for the National Health Insurance subscribers, the Zipline drone-based medical delivery project, and the Lightwave Health Information Management System of the National e-Health Project, which we are commissioning today. And these have revolutionized various sectors of the Ghanaian economy. I'm very excited by this LIMS initiative because an integrated electronic medical record system is crucial for a country's healthcare infrastructure. Electronic health records, such as LIMS, consolidate patient information across healthcare providers, enabling a more coordinated, efficient, and safe approach to patient care. Deployment of the LIMS application as part of the National e-Health Project over the last 6 years has been instrumental in delivering efficient and effective healthcare in the country, improving health processes and infrastructure.
Program we almost launching it twice. When na black wa kano, okaje say na say program we almost launching in 2017. Ahead na 2024. Ye ba beto aba Bawumia be ka say or sa launch program no. Because 2017 na mo launch program no. And I mo sign a contract 2019. Ahead na 2024 Agyemang ebu ni tirimuko edise konko e ka kire say ono almost have a launch LIMS LMS no as a new thing. And na ema NDC for raise objection say ablakwa kwatwe letter by say no 2017 mo yeden mo launch ade we adenti na Gama asa begina ye twatro eno na mo didi na tem eno na yenya journalist bi a omutuetu omuka ete say Kobna Sante kwase ampanyi begina say ablakwa is doing too much o Kobna Sante yare a wo ho ebe 77,000 and the docket at the India anopatututu sorry uhu bema uchu mu a uhu bema o docket at the India odo kwasiati radio so ka say ablakwa is doing too much ablakwa is doing too much wo o docket ohu yare at the India and san kwasiade we na moti Ghana na moye instead of you people to probe and question politicians. NPP at this point National Health Insurance now problem about NPP. Now John Mahama and the NDC I can't need to find a way to solve this problem. And let's see another problem. In Kwasiafo yo China because omo party for mudi omochi ejimi ejes pen omo wienti they cannot they think say obi ejimi ochina omo ko cheche scam journalist or Joy News. I know about 3 of them. They have given them money. Asempa oma jiska obi Kobna Sante one eye Dominic oma jiska ochina and ome start jandam no and nintina ende made the document naba and nintina ende made the contract naba. After the show my team will publish every single document. Team, how many pages? The document is how many pages? We will publish every single page of this contract and then we will let you know. Take your time and read it. NPP only a dangerous political party. There you say there's 76 to 77 million dollars. Ankofo we dia mankofo we e mini usika. Now the question is, some $10 million bia what system ni mu na ye bu so mo say ewe no. And then the last amount of money they paid, ye nim nipa o Jesus ka no. Excess of $10 million. Ubusa say excess of $10 million now. Adentina mutua sa excess of $10 million now. Obian to me can't show adikudienti mutua $10 million. And that is the last payment they made. They paid that $10 million, took it out of Bank of Ghana and left office. $10 million. Mate say right after elections, Kwekwa Agyemang akwesi a brand new hospital. Na mumbucha Kwekwa Agyemang say, ejuma ben pa na oya right after elections. Otumi see a brand new hospital na time or more power otumfo say to area we are extra 10 Ghana area konfo no chiye time na otumfo say to area we are say janka area we are to say slave without due respect area we are egun wani mas obedwom because of apomuden e dia ma e dia asanteman no na osses the one city no na Agyemang AC ultra modern hospital private one for himself time na otumfo say to area we are ne nice form ne nsagu ne nsam wabu nkotodwe ewa santiman esresre one city ede akwa konfo no che no na eyesewia egu ho epro sa time no na ede konfo no che epro sa time na afare epro na otumfo sebio wa yesa akwa esresre sika one city ede akwa hospital na akwa we asane contractor na ono AC ultra modern hospital eye dan ne so sankwase asem we so besi hanne weja Intiminjai obodam. Ye busa simple questions. How did we get here as a people? How did we get here as a nation? How do we allow the contract, pages, 51 pages. We will publish it tonight. 51 pages. You better publish it in a public document. Every single person should have a copy. Ochina say yoko fra kwawe na ye cheno na na yareba na obewu yes ye ntiase persecution. The Attorney General is going after Agyemang. Wanom George why se kusie. And mene wusika ena wenya. And time obe serve ye as health minister no we see a hospital mene wumienu ye sika ntumi nsi. Onyeska no way. This is the same person Sputnik otam eye vaccine na eye poison or be wo Ghana for yebusa no say I was frustrated. I didn't know what to do. I had to do something. Into Okoshia Nkofobi no Sputnik vaccine. Edru ana onim de wom. Kwasi ampanyiwe or your accountant na moye the health minister. Onum jo to say kusie 55 for born ho say janka. Na akwa we abetena yeso say health minister. Ye ka asama yeso wenyini. Ye ka asama ye penyini. Kwasi ampanyiwe edi ajantra fo echi ka jem so wenyini tima me yenka nasam. Na ye nyina penyini ne efie. This is the foolishness we have lived with for years. We will be monitoring the system tomorrow. And it's a caution to every single journalist in Ghana. If you want to speak on this matter, the document is available. Masa, it will get to a point. If you people try to destabilize the system by misinforming or disinforming, we will send the people to you to question you. Because we need accountability. The forensic audit needs to be done. The government of the day, they are doing their best to make sure say a system way asati yejuma. Kwasi ampenyi we na Ghana no. Obeka kire say wo papa amobra. Ne ba etia brochire. We see a dan dem air condition bono. Ye dum light pen na plant asati yejuma. Kwasi we kwa brochire kohwe ne ho yare. Access hospital enye sika. Ye the 70 to 80 million dollars. Ye ni bebia sika no koye. We have shown you things are emedru ye. Say a friend ende ewo yoku na ye toto na no pe kwase afo kwa bonche nku se ye demonstration na mo de mafa ne fo na nka mo ye demonstration ye bo 82 a kasa nkwase ase na ya mo ye nka mo jai ye ti krom amamanfo koto aba ekufo de kwase ampanyi na ne hwo amoa we ebo nipa 82 oku omo 2020 ya nka hwe ye chi ye yufo a na mo de mugimi akogina kwa wo se ye demonstration da ko etu obeto ni ahwe de o ye be ma obegina ho atwen demonstration no. This is the nonsense you have been dealing with. San kwasi asem we ni asoso so Ghana ukokasa pe yes we ye penyini uba wiase a bebi ampenifo bedudo na jimi pa ye Ghana empenifo kakre bi de nim nyansa dudo na jimi because you see They hide behind old age. They hide behind gray hair. They hide behind oya akwara. Ena oshko ewiase afane nyina baby and penifo no dodo ejimi ya Ghana. Baby and penifo dodo ne ya kromfo ya Ghana. Omo intimidating kwara no with age. With who go school wine, wanaba no ufre he unime enkwasiafo we, that is what they do.